The Sessional does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at an confusion. Seeing your smile, Abel pulls himself. Well, I'll be right back. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will be their very first briefing. We sustained massive losses amongst the senior and middle ranking officers. Some posts have been filled by the deputies, while others go unfilled entirely. How the debt clans are deciding who will take over the leadership. How did we come to lose so many officers? Here's the heretics also. Heretics were deliberately targeting vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found. It is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own master Whisper. Reports on the condition of the ship and the crew, the Lord Captain is usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings. But this is a unique situation. Still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, Your Lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge. They, in turn, will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down Voitig? No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him and any mutineers who may still be skulking in the ship's many corridors, but frankly, I will not be surprised to hear that we are now one shuttle short. I'm afraid it will be some time before he answers for all that he has brought. Alright, summon the officers. I'm ready to start. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expression revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and... Attention, officers. You've been granted an honor. Lord Captain Battsy von Valentius personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish, Your Lordship. Vidgetsuri Oda, of the Ptolemy line, our new Vox Master. It's an honor to serve Your Lordship. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members, hundreds of officers, and section chiefs. I am responsible for the process and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. That's bad. That is better. Beside her is Revor, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Commander and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. Bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a door expression that seems hardwired into his face gives a sullen nod. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our high factotum, Janice Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. It is an honor, Your Lordship. You may trust me with matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital function. Master of Ordnance, responsible for artillery. Board, the Furnace Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drives Master, servant to the Omniscia. Three officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervously. Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance involving a complicated manipulation of the tech priest Mechadendrite. Got everyone? Fortunately, our choir master, the esteemed Zachary Weiss, head of the Astropath section, is unable to join us. He's in charge of communication with distant star system. Master Weiss has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Von Valacius Lancius. Rectorate informed them of Lady Thedor's passing and Kunrad Volktvir's treachery. We'll deliver a report to your lordship on the Astropath's progress as well as soon as I am possible to do so. All others present are adjutants, secretaries, and deputies here to make recording of proceedings. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Yes, Lord Captain. I can report all fire across all decks have now been extinguished. Preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties have been complete. The results have been submitted to the Sessional and the High Factotum. Post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next three deputies expired in the line. Gosh. Lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat. High Factotum, what have you to report? You're tolling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. We'll personally ensure all damaged components are given into the text priest hands for attention and that all lost supplies are only one resource I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members. And unfortunately, this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced with also. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Reckon Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Road Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on a planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true given Caligo's Winterscale penchant for attacking first and asking questions later. And the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planet. Drive Master, I'll hear from you. Lord Captain, those set on this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is armed, thank the Omnissa, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engine Seer Prime, Overseer and Spiritual Authority to all tech priests on board fell in battle. Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him, a most terrible loss. There is no one above my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. Someone go to it. Ship's most senior tech priest, most senior both in rank and experience, is dead. If we do not find a replacement, we will be unable to resolve the problem with the warp engine. Master Helmsman, deliver your status. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut the long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our Engine Seer Prime and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. Try to set so much as a toe inside the warp. I don't know what'll happen first. Warp drive torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkhead. Okay? Your lordship, if you allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was Navis Nobilite. Nobilite. Station maintains complete box silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. We have located a navigator in the very same system. It's an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing. Sharp pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. Words of a demon. that appear during the translation into real space echo in your mind. I am the will of the weaver destinies. Today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle change. A thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. A thread that will find the keys to salvation. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. Slightly less shitty news. We can go around the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and supplies last. If any thick as Grok's shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't worry on that. Master of Ordnance, do you have anything? No. My job is simple. Contain arsenal and fire where I'm told. Just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, Lord. We've got no able crew, no captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? The ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead, and now we've got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to void knows where. Silence. Enforcers, seize us mutineer. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your Lordship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What should we do with the Master of Ordnance? Former Master of Ordnance, I should say, besides find a replacement, that is, for what we already have one. For we already have one lined up. Leave his punishment at your discretion. 20 lashes a month for the next half cycle. Deprivation of officers' rations and privileges for the same period, with the option to extend. Record that in his file. Cease your sniveling. You disgrace yourself, your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. Wiping blood from his broken nose. Summarize, we sustained serious losses in crew numbers. We require a new engine, seer, prime, and a navigator. All that is preventing us from continuing the voyage. Precisely, Lord Captain, but bear in mind that this will not end our trials. Ship systems must be properly inspected, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector, but we will never reach Footfall without solving these 3 immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system? I'll cede to the Vox Master at this point. Just Tolman. We are in Rykad star system. Our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your Lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Novice Nobilite Station has not simply failed to answer it. It seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison plane told in the system. Rykad Monaris itself also not responding to our hails, but what is most alarming is our augurs, consort technology allows which have intercepted signals from the surface that indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging. Without navigator, tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Or we must go to the planet and the Nobilite Station and find what in the void is going on. Thank you. Lordship, there's one other thing. Confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to the station for a reason. He was given a secret commission, and perhaps you're wondering, they'll tell you. Well, Xavier Saltz's up. Lady Theodora was to seek out Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Henrik Span Alex, and interrogator. You understand? All I know is that he is somewhere in the system. So we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Perfidious system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but our Inquisitor is an important individual. Authorities in the system, either the novice, Nobilitite, or the governor of Rykad Minoris, know something. That's all of it, ship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it's a mere taste of the daily burden of the rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Valest Rectore. Dara, Sister Argenta, explain yourself. Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. Also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak to me when you have time. For those assembled. Here, come to your lordship. Here's the thing. Trying to see the immediate future hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make it out, no matter how hard I try. Sir, a single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. It's dawn. Ringing like an echo. But if it's daybreak, why is it so dark? Can I extract any information of value from a single word? Can you tell us anything else, Mr.? No, not yet. Voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. Can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know, I'll report. If you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge. Lady Thedora was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you will benefit her. Time to get to work. I'm just gonna go through these because I feel like it's just. Have you ever left a ship? Did once, and it was right before that. That'll be all wrong. Thank you. Who are you? Tell me about the void. Hey, Cynthia, you wanted to talk. Cynthia, you wanted to talk.
Rogue trader.
Voice acting. You said you have a personal request for me.
I indeed have a request.
I lied. The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their post until they bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in the Von Valancios territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps Road Trader would meet with them. What good would meeting them do? Children are the future of your crew, and one day they will have to stand against evil and heresy as their parents did. By meeting them, by speaking the right words to them, you will honor the memory of the fallen heroes and light the way to heroes in the making. They will always remember the day they met the Road Traders. I will meet with them. I'll meet them. No formalities needed. These are the children of people who gave their lives. Our indefatigable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Hardly the Imperium in here, but we have provided the orphans of our ship without a compare. And brave ones, the master of the ship has appeared before you, one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Creature Lord Captain. Oh what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you noble lot. You just give us speeches. Doesn't matter what we say, it won't bring our parents back. It won't change their fate. Our fate. Keep slaving away on this ship until we drop. I understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died. It's not a thing to go through. They gave their lives for the truth, for the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium. Speak of their honorable fate with anger and disdain. Strong have the power to decide the fate. Weak either obey and die. Grumbling lips. When the heretics who killed your parents attacked the ship, I was there. I took command. Fought. I repelled the quickly. The war's won. Give him candy. Give him treats.